Best Floral Fragrances of 2025. Hi everyone, I'm Jolima and welcome back to my channel Scented Moments, where we discuss everything about perfumes. So if you're a fragrance lover like me, you know that florals are the heart and soul of many perfumes and many classic timeless perfumes. So in this video we are diving into some of the best floral fragrances of 2025 from my collection. Whether you are into green florals, more dark opulent floral fragrances, either being rose, jasmine, you name it, I have a bit of everything in here, and in a no specific order. Let's get started. The first fragrance from House of Xerjoff from the Casamorati line, 1888. So good, guys. This one, it's so underrated but so gentlemanly nonetheless. Now this might not be for everyone. The floral notes in here that are very prominent are carnation and rose, but especially the carnation here, it's very prominent, followed by this very sweet, warm, cozy, resinous amber, which is also quite spicy, and it has like an aromatic nuance in here, which is also quite lovely. But in the end, this is a stunning, gentlemanly type of scent. Now, all fragrances are unisex, so if you're a woman, definitely go try this one. But to me, I just have this gentlemanly impression out of it. And actually, I have a video in terms of the best classy, gentlemanly type of scents. Definitely feel free to check that video out, which I just uploaded like a week ago. This fragrance was featured in there, spoiler alert. But yes, I really love this fragrance. Great performance overall, quite unique on my book, so it's one that I really suggest you to try. And it's not that you see carnation nowadays popping out, so because carnation really gives a more old classic style of perfume that it's not appreciated nowadays, but well, nonetheless, it's one that I really advise you to try. It's Xerjoff from the Casamorati. It's 1888. The next fragrance, it's so sophisticated, and it was one of my best discoveries of last year from the house of Hermes. It is Violette Volinka, created by Christine Nagel. This is, if not her best fragrance release at Hermes, it's one of her best. Violette Volinka, it's so good. It's like really a multifaceted violet. You have the violet leaves, and also the root, you have the mineralic qualities, you have this wet cement qualities, and you have also like a rooty quality here, like an earthy quality here as well. It's so good with this leather accord. Amazing, really amazing scent, so sophisticated, so elegant. Really, this fragrance is really one of the kind. Never smelled anything like this. It also has like almost like a fruity nuance as well here, pear slash apricot, more pear-like quality, but it's not obvious. It's very soft, very mild fruity quality, but it's overall a stunning violet, one of my all-time favorite violet fragrances. Actually, this is a reason why I started to appreciate more violet forward fragrances. Highly advise you to try this one if you have yet to. Now on to something more avant-garde, definitely evocative, a bit more dark. From the house of Meo Fusciuni, it's Odor 93. So good, guys. This has a massive dose of green narcissus and tuberose, and it's so good. But it also has like a big dose of tobacco in here, a bit incensey. It has a dark edge in here, quite woodsy in the base. Man, this fragrance is something to be experienced. It's beefy. It's a very strong, intense fragrance, but it's also very rich, very opulent type of scent. Definitely the rose and the narcissus are the floral notes that really stand out here in this fragrance, but they are followed by the spicy tobacco, woodsy nuances, incensey nuances that make this fragrance quite complex, dark, and opulent. One that I really suggest you to try from Meo Fusciuni, and overall I really advise you to try Meo Fusciuni as a brand, very artistic, high quality scents, especially this one, Odor 93. Now the next fragrance is completely different, and currently my favorite green scent, and that says a lot. From the house of Rubini, this one is Odenaturae, a fragrance that I've been talking about a lot. Odenaturae is magical. It's nature in the bottle, and you have a few floral notes in here, especially chamomile. A big dose of chamomile in here, and it's so realistic. It really smells like, it seems like you are smelling the chamomile flower right in your hands, and it's just amazing. You also have green nuances, like a big dose of galbanum in here, but you also have angelica, you also have orange blossom, some mate qualities here as well, that gives a very dry green nuance to this fragrance. Overall, a stunning scent. I mean, it's really, you are at peace with nature, really how this fragrance smells like, and it's one that everyone should experience, especially if you are to green floral perfumes. This one is a must try, Rubini's Odenaturae. The next fragrance is from Profumum Roma, and here I could have mentioned a few, but I'm going with this one as it's the best Neroli fragrance that I ever experienced. This really smells like the most natural smelling, realistic Neroli. But Neroli overall comes from the orange blossom, and it's just a distillation. It's the orange blossom that goes through a steam distillation process that then turns into this Neroli note. But mainly Neroli is orange blossom, or comes from the orange blossom, but it's so realistic. It's bitter, it has a bitterness in here, but it's also clean, and it's also very effervescent, very bright, fresh, clean, and it's so damn good. Again, natural smelling as it can get. It's literally, it's the best Neroli that I ever tried. And definitely the most long-lasting Neroli that I ever experienced. So good. It smells like you are under an orange blossom tree. The same happens with Orangea as well. Although Orangea, you also have the petit grain in there, and you also have the orange fruit captured in there, but you also have the big realistic orange blossom, which is also the best that I ever experienced. So yes, I could have mentioned Orangea as well, but seriously, Neroli, if you really want a dose of sunshine, it's Neroli. Stunning scent. Next fragrance, it's currently my favorite Iris perfume, and that says a lot because Iris is one of my all-time favorite perfume notes, and I have quite a few Iris forward fragrances, but this one is really something else. It is Irisandra, also a fragrance that I talked about a lot in the past. So Irisandra, it really captures like a three-dimensional iris. In terms of, you have the iris flower, and you also have this orris root. In the end, this is a cold, melancholic, but still quite elegant type of scent. And you have this earthy, butchery quality of the iris with a soft, powdery, floral aspects as well, which I think it's supported by the violet, because you have also tons of violet in here. A bit incensey, earthy, and also a bit fruity. You definitely have like some sort of apricot in here as well. Very mild, not too intense. That adds just a bit of sweetness to this fragrance. Overall, a stunning, refined, sophisticated iris, high quality iris, very natural smelling, and it's not too expensive. I mean, it's a 50 ml that goes for 150 euros retail. For the quality that you get, I think it's really a fantastic price, to be fair. Naomi Woods overall, stunning brand. Highly advise if you to try the entire brand overall. But if you are into iris fragrances, Irisandra is the one to try. No floral list would be complete without this timeless masterpiece that defined the smell of femininity. And this fragrance is from the house of Chanel, Chanel number 5. although this is the Eau de Parfum concentration, which was released in the 80s, in the mid 80s, and this version was created by Jacques Polge. So the original number 5, it came in 1921, and it came in 3 different concentrations in the Parfum, Eau de Toilette, and Eau de Cologne. And that fragrance, so the number 5, the original number 5, was created by Hermès. And so, but I do prefer the Eau de Parfum and the Parfum. I also have the Parfum here that I could mention, to be honest. The Parfum, it's just something magical, out of this world. But overall, the number 5, it's this bouquet of flowers with aldehydes that gives this fresh, champagne-y, sparkly, bubbly, effervescent quality, clean quality, with tons of ylang-ylang, jasmine, and rose. So damn good. Also quite creamy in the base. Amazing. And although this is an iconic feminine marketed fragrance, but I wear this, I adore this, especially the Parfum. I mean, it's just out of this world. I also love the low concentration. Not the low concentration, the low flanker. It's an Eau de Toilette concentration. So I absolutely love the number 5. Not for everyone, and it's not a fragrance that you will love immediately. I mean, it can happen, but chances are that that will not happen. But it's one that I really advise you to try and revisit. I think it will click with you. Because it did with me, and it's super elegant. And I mean, in terms of floral fragrances, it's a reference. Number 5 by Chanel. Now for something really evocative of summer holidays, we have Thomas & Monaco Sol Salgado. Man, I adored this fragrance. Love at first sniff. This was released a couple of years ago in 2023. Really love at first sniff the minute I tried this, and it was a fragrance that I wore a lot, although it doesn't look like, but I actually wore this a few times last summer, because you don't need a lot of sprays with this one. This is an extrait de parfum, and the performance, actually, it's incredible, especially the longevity. And it's, again, smells amazing. Now, the floral notes in here are linden blossom, which is the very first time that I really experienced a realistic, natural smelling linden blossom with heliotrope. But you have more things going on. You have here this tropical, almost like coconut feel with ambergris. You have also a salt accord in here, and it's to die for. Followed by this smoked vanilla. Man, this fragrance, it's so good, so sensual. And again, it smells like summer holidays. It smells like beach party with a white linen shirt, where your skin still smells of the ocean with a bit of salt, but that you spray a floral tropical perfume. Yeah, it's how this smells. It smells of happy times. Sol Salgado, it's just amazing, and I really advise you to try. And now this is quite expensive. For 50 ml like this, the retail price is 275 euros. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's really one of the best in this genre. It's Sol Salgado by Thomas & Monaco. The next fragrance, it's the queen of tuberose. From the house of Frederic Malle, Carnal flower. And Carnal flower, I mean, it's just a stunning tuberose. My reference in terms of tuberose fragrances, a very lush, thick, vivid, just like it's pulsing type of tuberose, and it's just fantastic. It has like this fresh, minty, herbal quality, maybe because of it has eucalyptus in here, so maybe because of the eucalyptus it has this like aromatic, minty green quality, with tons of coconut, and also has like a salty nature as well. I would say that this is also quite tropical, but I would say that this is a bit more upscale, a bit more luxurious when compared with Sol Salgado. Sol Salgado, very easygoing, and this one is a bit more upscale. This one is a bit more rich and a bit more formal, dare I say, but still has like a tropical nuance, a tropical quality in here that I really adore, and I think it makes this tuberose more easy to wear, to enjoy, and it's just one that I highly advise you to try. I mean, in terms of tuberose, it's the one that you need to try, at least. But you have, I mean, several other tuberose fragrances out there, like Poison by Christian Dior, or Poison by Christian Dior. It's one that I mean, it's also considered by many as the reference in terms of tuberose, released in the 80s. You have also Tuberose Criminelle by Serge Luton, but Nuit de Bakélite by Naomi Goodsir, which I have actually, but I would say that Carnal Flower is up there as one of the references in terms of tuberose perfumes. After this rich, bold type of tuberose with a tropical quality, we have another fragrance from Frederic Malle. And Frederic Malle, honestly, I could have mentioned so many. Frederic Malle has so many brilliant floral fragrances, thinking of Eau de Magnolia, for example, Rose Tonnerre, Portrait of a Lady, Lipstick Rose, the list goes on. They also have an iris one, which I'm actually not a fan of. But, I mean, yes, Frederic Malle has a lot of stunning floral perfumes, and this one is one of them. This one is Ampasan. Ampasan, and it's so underrated. Ampasan, I mean, completely different from Carnal Flower. So Carnal Flower being that very lush, rich, intense tuberose, and I mean, super long lasting. Then you have a more fresh, ethereal, delicate, softer type of scent, with lilac being the most prominent note in here. And it's a very watery, green, easygoing fragrance. Literally smells like after a spring rain. And it's to die for, really. And I think it's really one of those fragrances that really encapsulates spring, and especially when it's a spring day of rain, and it's just wonderful. I love this fragrance. It's one that everyone should try, really, at least once. It's not your compliment getter, it's not your beast mode fragrance, but not all fragrances should be that. And it's, in the end, it's not about that, it's about the scent itself. So, en passant, extremely elegant also, by the way. Now, the reason that I'm not mentioning other rose fragrances like from Frederic Malle, or I'm not mentioning even Rose Jamal by Les Indémodables, it's because of this fragrance, which it's been a while last time that I wore it, and also that I talked about it here in the channel. It's from the house of Amouage, Lyric Woman. And this is a tester bottle, that's why it has this cap. But Lyric Woman, so underrated. So underrated. This is darker, and I dare to say even more masculine than Lyric Man. But this is a very rich and opulent red rose, dark red rose, but with tons of jasmine in here. You also have a bit of ylang and angelica, but it's the rose with the jasmine that really makes this fragrance incredibly opulent and rich, with a heavy dose of incense, spices, and amber in the base. I mean, this fragrance should be experienced by a lot of people. I mean, really don't get fooled by the name Lyric Woman. Again, definitely, I dare to say more masculine even than the Lyric Man. And being Lyric Man more fresh type of rose, this one is the opulent, lush type of rose that I adore. Highly invite you to try. And finally, finishing this incredible list, in my view, this is from the house of Guerlain, from the La Matière, a masterpiece of a perfume, Angélique Noire. This encapsulates the angelica flower, the angelica seed, angelica root. This is so good. It's so elegant, with a fantastic vanilla fragrance. Now, this is basically a green, white floral, earthy type of scent with vanilla. It's something out of this world, incredibly unique in my view. It's a very soft vanilla that really combines perfectly with the bitter green angelica nuances. It's so good, guys. This really, it's something else. I mean, there's a reason why it's considered by many as the best fragrance from the La Matière and the best vanilla fragrance overall. Check this one out if you have yet to. Angélique Noire by Guerlain. finishing this video, guys, let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favorite floral perfumes. If you find value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe, check out all the other fragrance content that I have available, and see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Ciao.